It's been years since I've been able to fish this section of the Ohio River, and after the record flooding this year, I was worried that this activity would be a thing of the past. Luckily, after months of high waters, it's reached a traversable level from my Hoodoo Voyager, and this 4th of July weekend we hit the waters at the falls of the Ohio River on the Kentucky and Indiana border in search of river bass and stripers. Little did I know at the time, this river is full of alien fish. All of that and more on this episode of TackleJox. We start our July 4th fishing mission here. I tried some casts with the buzzbait, vault, and jig, but had no luck. And given I didn't have much time to explore this river today, I decided to head across and upriver to fish the massive spillway. But this decision led us to our first obstacle of the day.
Saved it. That's great.
At the time, I was pretty upset that the setup I had for my vault fishing was completely eliminated. No one wants to watch a video with a squeaky reel, and since this spillway is next to a huge sandbar and all of the other sediment deposited from the recent flooding, it's safe to say this fishing reel had sediment in the gears. I mean, just look at how disgusting and dirty this water is. It's absolutely full of grime and debris. With this combo eliminated as a viable option, I decided to tie on another vault on my lose smash combo. And you'll see why this was a blessing in disguise later.
Looky there, boys. That is my first Ohio River smallie coming on the vault. Oh, look at that. That's a little taco. Beautiful fish. Let's go ahead and send him back really quick. He's feisty and ready to go. Beautiful little smallie. Wow, that's awesome. That's my first time catching a fish out of this spillway right here. We're on the Ohio River, a little bit downstream from the falls of the Ohio. That's a state park between Indiana and Kentucky, right here on the Ohio River, and as you can see, it's got fish in here. Let's see if we can get some more.
This section of the Ohio is nestled in between a bustling metropolis by Kentucky standards. So, every few minutes, a passenger jet would fly over after taking off from an airport a few miles away. And as this passenger jet set course for its destination by flying over, we managed to hook up to our second fish of the day.
Looky there, boys. First wiper coming out of the Ohio River. Coming on the vault, too. Look at that. That's a beautiful little fish. Little chunky guy, we'll send him back down in there. That might be a good sign. There's a fish. It's another wiper. That's a little better though. Looky there. That's a little better. Nice. Looky there. Beautiful little wiper. Not the same size as the last one. A little taco. Appreciate the bite though. Little tiny fella. Oh, it's a very dangerous game. He's hooked pretty well though. Look at that little tiny wiper. Yeah, little tiny guy. We're gonna send him back. Caught him on the vault. Oh, that's a decent fish, whatever that is. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a giant. Whatever this is huge.
I'd like to take a moment to appreciate the true raw power and strength these river fish display. This fish was effortlessly spinning me like a carousel, and the price of admission was a Damiki vault.
I think it's a catfish. Oh man, just can't have it drag me out to the current, or we will be down the Ohio River. Man. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. What is this? I don't even know what this fish is. Is this a shad? What is this? I'm pretty sure. I actually have no idea what this is. I'm gonna go ahead and get it unhooked though. Oh, wow. Okay. It is off. Now, I gotta be honest, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to hold this fish. Man, if anyone in the comments knows what this fish is, I'm pretty sure this is an Asiatic carp. That's an invasive species. They come all the way from the Mississippi, and the Ohio is a tributary to the Mississippi. But look at how crazy looking this fish is. That is actually wild. Man, what a crazy fish. Let's go ahead and send him back. We'll see you later, buddy. Oh man, that was a crazy fight and a crazy fish. I did not expect to be catching something like that today. I was going for maybe a bass just like we caught earlier today. Oh, man, that was a crazy fight.
After some research after the fact, I've boiled it down to 2 possible suspects: silver carp and big-headed carp. I'm only making educated guesses though, so if any anglers or biologists can identify this species, it would be much appreciated.
Okay, so that fish actually didn't break me off. It pulled the clip apart. That is insane. The line is still attached. We just lost our vault, so, oh, there you go. Getting some blow-ups. Gonna take this off. We're gonna tie on another one. That's a fish. Did he come off? Nope, he's still on. I don't think this fish knows it's hooked yet. Oh, it definitely does not know it's hooked yet. Yep, that's about right. That's about right. Oh, I believe this is another of that same species, whatever it is. We're just in a big school out here. Man, I gotta be mindful of him dragging me into this current though. We're in the same situation as last time. Oh my goodness. I saw this thing's tail, it is massive. Jesus. This one might actually be bigger than the last one. That is crazy. Come here, buddy. Man, these fish are so strong. Whatever this species is, it'll give you a freight train run, let me tell you. Oh, yeah, he's still not done. Oh, come up here. Stop that. Oh. Oh, he's gonna break my rod. I don't even know if this fish will fit in my net, honestly. I'll try to get him over here to the shallows. Oh, there we go. Ooh, we just had to get the head in there. That is insane. Oh my God, this thing fills up the net. Let's get out of the current here. Dude, what is this fish? Barely hooked. That's how little that fish was hooked right there. It just barely popped out. Man, look at that. That's like a freshwater cobia. That is actually insane. What a crazy fishing experience this has been. This is the only 3rd time I've ever been to this section of river. And wow, it has paid off today. Look at that. That's gorgeous. All right, let's go ahead and send this beautiful fish home. He's croaking to get back down to the school that he's in. That is crazy. Uh-oh. We're hooked up again, boys. That one feels really good. That one feels really good. It doesn't know it's hooked yet, I don't believe. Just dragging me around in the yak. Oh yeah, that's another good one. Oh, he came off, he came off. Buddy, these things are crazy. Oh yeah. Oh, we still got him somehow. Wow, this one went. Oh my goodness, this one went straight to the current. This might be a giant. Feels pretty good. Had a good solid run at the start. Man, this is just like striper fishing. He's kind of just chilling right here in this eddy. Dude, that is crazy. I think it's the same species anyway. Oh, it is. That's crazy, dude. Oh, he's gonna break my rod. Oh my goodness. Don't pull us to the center. Come back over here. Stop doing that. This one might be the biggest of the day. He's just spinning me in a circle, dude. We're really gonna have to wear this one down. This one's a big one. Dude, how is that a freshwater fish? This thing looks like a tarpon going through the water. Look at this thing. Holy. Holy. Man, shout out to Luz for this smash combo. There aren't a lot of rods and reels that could handle a fish of this quality. Yo. I honestly don't even know how I'm gonna net this fish. Yo, this is a crazy fight for a freshwater fish. The Ohio River has been raging this year though, so these fish are really, really strong. He's just swimming in circles underneath me. He hasn't dove in a while. I might try to net him here in a second. I just know that's gonna spook him as soon as I do. Just get the head in. Oh, baby. That is crazy, man. Look at that. That is another freshwater cobia. That's what I'm gonna call it for now, until I can actually figure out the species name, which I will probably say in the voiceover or commentary, even in the description. But look at how crazy. What an ancient looking fish. That is insane. Oh, we're just gonna let him go back down. That's crazy, man. They put up such a fight too. Man, we're out of the net. That is a lot of fun, boys. But we don't have that much time, so I'm probably gonna give it like 10, 15 more minutes, see if we can get one more, maybe two. Let's see how fast we can get him in. Then I'm heading to see my niece and nephew, and hopefully we can get this kayak in a pool. My little nephew loves boats, and I'm sure you would love this thing. But we're on the clock, so let's get to it, boys.
I'd like to finish this video by giving an explanation as to why I released what I believe to be an invasive species. And it basically boils down to two reasons. Firstly, and most importantly, I was unable to identify these fish in lifetime, and to this minute, I'm unsure. Given I was unsuccessful in doing so, I wasn't going to mindlessly kill a potential native resident to this waterway, even if I had my doubts. Second, and finally, the senseless killing of an animal that is clearly deeply rooted in the ecology of an ecosystem, even if it is invasive, seems at the core of my conservational principles wrong. These fish call the Ohio River home now, just like all the other fish that roam these waters. Since their introduction in the 1960s and 70s, we made them a part of this environment along with natural events, and now we have to live with the consequences. Half a century later, these fish are obviously thriving, and I know they compete with native species, but honestly, I think that this conservation and extermination effort is a lost cause. If you guys made it this far, then I want to thank you for watching this video. I really do put a lot of effort into these videos, and I hope you guys can tell. If you guys enjoyed this episode of Spillway Fishing on the Ohio River, then be sure to check out this video with a massive flowing spillway.
Spotted gar, a beautiful fish, extremely long and thin nose, perfectly designed.